What's going on, Ophiuchus? How are you guys? I hope and I pray that you are all well out there. Welcome to Ophiuchus and me, and I appreciate you for stopping by here with me today. Happy Sabbath or happy Saturday, however you get down. It is the 16th of December 2023, and it's 12:14 p.m. right now where I'm at here in sunny California. And hope you guys are all well, having a good day. And I hope it's prosperous and productive and all those good things. And hope you're just enjoying life, one day at a time. Trying to be the best person, the best version of you that you can be. All right. So if you've never been here before, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, period. Just period. Old or new, thank you guys for all of your contribution, all your love and your support. And like I said, if you've never been here, I appreciate you for being here. And I do Oracle, I do Index, and I do 3 decks of Tarot. Okay. So we do the Angel Guide Oracle on the Sabbath. We always need angels assisting us, but since I observe Saturdays as the Sabbath, I use this deck every single Sabbath. So I just got finished reading my Bible. I will return back to it after I finish this reading. And yeah, I read a lot of different spiritual books, but the Bible I read out of it every day. I've started the Bible from the beginning, read it all the way to the end. I'm reading it like that throughout time, just for the rest of my life. I'll just read it, So we pick up something different each time. So, however the case, let's see what we get. Oh, also, speaking of Bible and Bible verses and so on and so forth, since today is the Sabbath, I use a 4th deck by the name of Rhoda Mundi, and it references the Bible. So if that's not your thing, I get it, I understand. And that's the 4th deck that I use to finalize up or sum up or summarize, finalize the reading. Alright, here we go. One more time. Alright, let's see what we get today. Like this orange and this orange is coming out, standing out to me. I don't know why. Maybe someone's feeling some sort of passion about something. Ease and grace. I like the music I have in the background. Very tranquil, being at peace, even balanced. Like yesterday with the balance, the air and fire oracle that I had. His wings are beautiful. Peep that out. And here, the bottom, expect miracles. And on yesterday in the reading, one of the small index cards said it's a miracle. So, I mean, even though yesterday's read was nothing about a miracle, unless you picking up on the fact that someone was playing you or not for you, like how it happened, maybe it was a miracle or something like that. But it was just interesting how that card came out. Expect miracles, let God always in and help and do the work, some of it, if not all of it. So here we have ease and grace. Okay, it says here, this is a time to learn and adapt. You are being guided to slow down. Take your time. Take in the current moment and allow space for events to occur. You often put too much pressure and expectation on yourself, and this is not required. Also, with constant effort and rush, you'll find yourself becoming overwhelmed and tired. When you are too forceful, you use up too much energy and that may hinder your progress at this time. If you are in a difficult situation at work or with other people, don't feel you have to prove your skills, talents, or worth. Just step back and breathe. And through grace, you will be seen, understood, and recognized for who you truly are. So it says here, guys, extended message. You are being guided to flow like water. Don't feel the need to rush or force your way through. It did not say through. It said, don't feel the need to rush or force your way ahead. A gentle approach will be more rewarding. Have patience and move with subtlety and grace. Your angel guide is encouraging you to see life as a dance. One step at a time, you will make your way through this incredible journey, learning more and growing along the way. How can you move with more elegance? How can you slow down? How can you bring more grace and poise to your current situation? This is a time to soften, breathe, and move in a way that is steady but flowing. This information may come as a surprise or even a challenge to you, but your angels know it will be beneficial for what is coming your way next. Wow. Let that sink in. We have to take our time, guys. We only have one day at a time. Soak that energy up. Soak it up. Don't rush through life. I have that bad too. Really bad. Especially when I'm trying to, get to the next level of something, like, oh my gosh, if I could just, like debt, like, oh, if I could just get this one bill out the way, let me hurry up and, oh, by next year, I'm all the way thinking about next year, so, oh well, screw it. Deal with what you can deal with in the present time, even if some of those things block or hinder you from doing other things. Well, everything happens for reasons. Maybe it's meant for you to be blocked and hindered and not be able to go out and do all the things that you want to do for whatever reason. We don't really know everything. We would like to, but it's just the way the ball rolls. So anyway, let's get these index cards out and see what we get. One more time. They are in their feelings because you moved on. Oops. They're in their feelings because you moved on. Okay. And maybe that's just what you needed to do. One more. The angels are assisting you with it. Clear as day. Whatever comes out, that's just that. Your money's on point. When your money's on point, things don't bother you as much, You can kind of live and just be without, like I said, I have debts that I'm like, oh my gosh. If I could just, like I just explained, but I do breathe. I do take it one day at a time, even though sometimes I get caught up in my, feelings about, it all. But I'm alive, I'm well, have a job to pay things off, I want to do more, but the time just doesn't permit that. It doesn't allow me to do a whole lot, children, and don't want them raising themselves, and you know what I'm saying? So I deal with certain things. I sacrifice, but however the case, it's all good. Everybody's story and situation is different, I just, throw little light example out there one more time, using myself. Maybe you're from Missouri. That's a sign for me to call my dad. Yeah, my stepmom, that's where they live, in Missouri. Alright, here we go. Whatever comes out is just what I'm going to take, okay? This table is a lot smaller than the other one. Try not to overload it. Healing is required. Okay. You can be an overnight stalker for a store. Or you could be an airport worker. Okay, here we go with the last stack here. Let's see what we get. So we can start the reading. I think I'm going to use this deck and the sun deck. The third deck, I don't know. We'll see. You could be missing loved ones at this time. Be patient. Breathe. Go and pray. It's their karma. And you could be into sports. Something that you do in your pastime. Something to keep you calm. Maybe go get back into sports or something like that. Okay. So once again, we have here your bag. Your money is on point. You know you got the power. Couldn't keep it. Okay. That card, I don't know if I should get rid of it. I mean, I know when I wrote it, what it meant and what it sounds. It's like every single time, it's just like, I just automatically think about getting rid of a child, an abortion. Okay. And that's heavy stuff, you know, especially for some, you know, some people, you know, it's just like, hey, it happened, you know, the decision is made very easily, but for some, it's not that easy of a decision to make. But however the case, it is people's scenarios, so, you know, everything, just take everything one day at a time, you know, and, shall get over it, okay? So here you have New York City lifestyle. You have here road trip. You have changed my life. I don't see anyone else but you. I can't keep my eyes off of you. Turned down for what? You are looking and feeling spectacular. You could ride a motorcycle. Your father-in-law could be significant here. Day trip alone. You're very talented. You could be a flight attendant, airport worker. You could be wanting to go back to school, and you should. You're a workaholic, and time to hit the gym, staying fit. And it's time. 2023, we're in the last month, guys. So it's time to get It's always time. Okay. They are full of themselves. You have a fiance or a spouse to be. Okay. At the finish line. Yeah. Someone's name starts with the letter J. You keep tabs on them. The results are coming in fast. You have high expectations. You could enjoy fishing. Make that deal. You're an artist. All right. Everything is possible. The sun rises each day. So, live in it. You could be a master teacher. You have accomplished many things, okay? And helping others learn how to ride the wave and move like water, okay? Breathe. Don't rush life. Judgment time is here. Get ready. It's on the way. And you could be from or would like to visit Alabama, Venezuela, Bolivia, Kansas, Portugal, Turks and Caicos, El Paso, Samoa, Dallas, North America, Montana, or Phoenix. So yeah, go with the flow of water. Move like water. I'm gonna get the unfolding pathways. Okay, I'm gonna use these two first though, because of the color spectrum here with the yellow and the orange. Okay, the sun rises each day, gives us energy. Live in the sun. Rise with the sun, wind down when it goes down. I don't know. Be passionate about life with the orange, okay? And find the balance between your passions with artists, okay, and the energy that you give to it, okay, and not wanting to rush through or produce something too fast. Go with the flow. The results are coming in fast, though, okay, to be at the finish line for something. Don't force anything. You can have high expectations. That's fine. Get ready. It's on the way. Okay, you've changed my life. Either you saying that to someone or someone's saying that to you. It's time. Judgment time is here. It's 2023 and forevermore. It will always be time and always be judgment time in God's eyes also. So, you know you got the power, alright? Turn down for what? Make that deal. Alright, everything is possible. You're a master teacher. Very talented one at that. Alright, so here we go. One more time. Alright, here we go. People that you're working with, people that you're helping, or people that are helping you, or something like that. Making deals with, okay. Married to, I don't know. Sharing expenses. You're investing in something. What? Don't know. But you're taking small steps down this pathway, or something that you want to embark on something new, invest in some sort of new project or something. Everything is possible. It's okay to make that deal. You want to try something new, a new type of something. Not too sure. But this talks about heartbreak here. something hurt you in the past, or something that you had to walk away from, or some sort of something that didn't agree well with you. It just left you feeling some sort of sorrow. Okay. So you're trying to balance out things now in some sort of way by investing in something new, trying out something new. For there is some level of deceit or some sort of sneakiness, some sort of someone not telling you the truth or something. Okay. So that's why you want to invest in something new, because there was something that wasn't balanced, right? There was some lies going on. Somebody was sneaky. There was something hurtful that caused you to want to do something new. So the Four of Swords, you had the Three of Swords here from some sort of pain, but the Four of Swords, which is the healing process of it all, healing, okay? It's like either you healed from being around someone or with someone here, this King of Swords, or individual, and maybe possibly an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, and or it's just saying this is who you are. You're a person that, thrives on communication and intelligence. You like learning things, and you're ready to go down a new path and learn something and invest in something totally new. And you've rested on the thing that didn't go well, the people that you were working with, or something like that. Yeah, for you have tried multiple times to invest in different things, and nothing never, like they're just a bunch of lessons, nothing never took root the way that you wanted to. Like everything just kind of died in a sense, it just didn't flourish. But now it's time for you to rise, and flourish, like you've reinvented yourself multiple times or something like that, and it's just like you're tired of that. It's time for something to come about now. I'm going to acknowledge them both, but since this one's on the floor, kind of threw off the pattern of it all. So here with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, something just maybe wasn't going your way because of some sort of defeat or something. You felt defeated, or maybe people were jealous of you, or just some sort of something just coming your way. Just it wasn't good, whatever it was. So yeah, burden. 10 of Pentacles, what was it, 10 of Pentacles, or the 5 of Swords. It was just things that weren't good, and it was a heavy energy that was on top of you, and you didn't like it. Here with the Emperor. So yeah, you are like this master, this person that has been through many levels of things, you've learned a lot throughout time, and you're very business minded. You are a leader, and you would like to have things, kind of just in a place where, you can trust maybe the people you work with, because this was our bottom energy card, and succeed and thrive in that space. Okay. Yeah, so the Chariot results are coming in fast. Things are moving now, you know, um, because you took the time to invest one more time to go down some other type of pathway. You know, you were stuck in a situation with some people that, yeah, you couldn't keep it. You couldn't keep that, like, facade up or something like that. You know, you couldn't handle being in this situation anymore. You couldn't keep it going. You couldn't, it was just like, no, the situation has you feeling constrained, in an uncomfortable position, hanging upside down like that. It's like, nah, I'm not doing that anymore. So here is the Queen of Wands. So here you have it. Queen of Wands is a fire sign. So maybe it's going to be somebody that you're going to work with that exudes this confidence and this passion about life, like you. They're very beautiful in terms of relationship. Okay, maybe you were with somebody that wasn't good for you, and here comes a fire sign like type individual that's beautiful, that's kind, that's confident, strong, all of these things. And or in business, it's just that this is going to be somebody that likes to get things done. Like I said, they're very passionate. She has the orange dress on and the yellow sunflower, the two colors that reaching my attention today. Okay, the sun shines and they take advantage of that and they roll with it. Wow, with the Five of Swords coming back out at the bottom. So it was other people and your energy, of course, that didn't want to see you shine, throwing all type of, rocks in your pathway or whatever, and it just wasn't a good thing. It wasn't a good feeling, to be around people that didn't appreciate you, didn't, want to be around you, you know, stress people that stressed you out and just caused burden around you, just period. It's what it was just like, what's going on? Why am I in this type of energy? This type of energy is not where I want to be. So you knew that it was time to do something different, because you're an easygoing type of person, and you want to work with people that basically just are like you, that see things how you see it, that are passionate about work just like you, not taking advantage of you, not trying to be, excuse me, anything other than, on the same page as you, and everything is a lesson. You needed to go through these things, these challenges, so you can grow from them. So you can have a firm foundation of understanding what it is that you truly want, what it is that you truly will never do again. Because they were producing no results or something like that. One more time. Five of Swords again. There is a lot of unnecessary stress and commotion. I'm gathering from just individuals that just didn't see things the way you saw them. It caused a lot of burden. Added all extra lot of work onto your day. Like unnecessary. So here it is with the Nine of Pentacles. Your bag and your money is on point. You have money to invest in different things, different projects, invest in yourself, going back to school or whatever, the job that you do, you work at an airport, you're a flight attendant, you're a single person, possibly, thinking of maybe becoming someone's husband or emperor one day or whatever, however, um, Wow, with the Nine of Cups, this same energy came out yesterday too. Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. There is a conclusion here. This is like conclusion, like type energy, getting ready for something new. Okay, so the Nine of Cups. That's talking about how you have a lot of love around you. You know, there you have support. You know, from God, from your angels. Let the angels assist you with life. You know, you're a happy person. You're a very understanding person. Okay. Damn, with the Five of Swords, it keeps coming out. So people stress you out with their energy, you know, and you really just wanted to work with somebody new. It's just like you couldn't keep that energy around. You couldn't keep that, like I said, that facade going on. I mean, like I said, when I saw this, I didn't know if I should keep the card or not, but maybe I should. It's there for a reason, right? Ten of Swords, golly gee. A lot of heartache, agony, pain, you know. But luckily, with the Three of Wands, you never lost sight of your life and the way that you want to live life. With your King of Pentacles, you know that you hold the crown, you hold the power. You know you got the power. You know that. So here, Two of Cups. It could be a love relationship or two significant people in your life that you are working with at this time, trying to make something great for yourself or just people that are significant to you in some type of way. Or two people that are driving you crazy, like yesterday, I don't know. But, you know, stressing you out and figuring out who you want to really work with, if this is somebody or people that you want to work with, you know. You have a vision of getting your money and keeping your money and doing what you need to do and being this emperor, this leader, this person that's thinking about your money down the road, life generations to come, you know. So, yeah, you were in a situation where you did not see that happening. These people were stressing you out and you were hurt by their actions, you know. When I say hurt, it's just like, you know, like I said, just a level of sorrow in it. It's not like you at home crying about it or anything. It's just like, God dang, you know, like, can't there be any peace or any justice or any, you know, can't things just go right, you know, for a change, you know? Like I said, you just got tired of it or something, and you said it's time to invest in something different, new project, new people to work with, something. Time for something new, going back to school, something. It's just, you're highly focused on yourself, and you know that things do take time. You're trying to be patient and calm about things in life. And you can't be around certain people that just don't vibe how you vibe. That's very important. Very. On all levels, you know, personal and in love. Work, whatever, however. One more time. Okay. The King of Cups. So, King of Cups, King of Swords, King of Pentacles. Just didn't have the King of Wands out here. But, oh no, you had the Emperor. Evidently, you already had the King of Wands because here's the Queen of Wands. So that's somebody that you're passionate about working with. You know, they hold a certain level of passion that you see in yourself. You see what I'm saying? So you already are all these people. You have a big heart. You know, you love, but you don't want to be taken advantage of. You know, you care. You're in tune with yourself, your emotions, and so on and so forth. So you're always going to do things the way that you see fit with the Knight of Wands. This is your party, your parade, and that's that. With the Four of Swords in reverse. So here are the Four of Swords down here in the upright. Okay, but now it's coming out in reverse. So It's basically saying to me, like, you already done all the resting that you needed to do. It's time to get out there and live. Okay, with the Nine of Swords in reverse. You're not hurt, feeling like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do with myself? What am I gonna do with my life? Everybody betrayed me. You're not in any of that energy at all. The sun is shining and so are you. Now you have the Queen of Cups here. So maybe you're not in any type of love scenario at this time, but maybe it's on your mind. Here with the Ten of Wands. You've walked away from all the burden. You don't have any of that in your vicinity, in your life right now, because you let it go. Everybody that was causing you extra stress and drama and, worry and burden, you like, I can't keep up with this. I can't deal with this. I'm not going to deal with this. The Nine of Pentacles. You're just out here successfully running things and at peace with how you're doing it. You have the Nine of Pentacles twice. You have the Ten of Wands twice. You have the Four of Swords twice. Okay. So, yeah. You're definitely, with the Six of Swords. Definitely just looking for peace. Peace, ease, and grace. Wanting to move through in life with no extra drama. You just want a drama-free life, and you're learning how to navigate in a peaceful manner, and you would like it if everyone else around you would learn how to operate like that as well. Okay, so you don't want to work with anybody if they're not in that energy. That's just that. So here we go. Here's the last deck. I appreciate you guys so very much for being here with me today on Ophiuchus and Me, where I do your daily reads. Come back and rock with me anytime here. If you're still here with me right now, love you guys. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Here's the last and final deck of the read today. And like, share, comment, and subscribe. Please and thank you. And of course, only if you like. I appreciate it all, guys. So let's see what last three cards come out for this reading today. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day and or evening whenever you catch this. One more time. God is everything. He is everything. He is the superstar, and so are you. You've healed, and you wished upon a star. You've prayed, and you are praying that you can get out there and be seen for who you're supposed to, or how you're supposed to be seen, Maybe you are this artist and you haven't been seen the right way, but within due time, as you move along, knowing that you should be seen or something of that nature, you've been doing your work, you will be seen. So here is the Eight of Wands depicted by the Eight of Swords. Interesting. So the Eight of Wands is movement, things happening, right? The Eight of Swords is like constant thinking about maybe how are you going to get to that level of, greatness. When will things start moving for you? With the Seven of Pentacles, you've invested. When you're about to make one more small investment, hoping and praying that this is the one that's going to send you down the right path. Wow, judgment, beautiful. Judgment time is here. Yeah, beware of the devil though, all times. So, but you have to go within and find that light, that guiding light, and don't let this pesky thing get in the way. And then at the bottom, unforeseen challenge. Okay, and it's with the Two of Swords. So you may always have to make some sort of difficult decision, and it's just, that's life, So let's read. We have the Eight of Wands. Here we go with this book again. Let's see if okay, found it. So it says here, the Sephirah of Hod represents glory, honor, and authority. Moses put some of his hold on Joshua, Numbers 27 and 20, and passed his authority on to him. Hod also represents the majesty that God gave to King Solomon, 1 Chronicles 29 and 25. Hod is the first Sephirah on the pillar of severity. It represents being made perfect and obtaining glory through suffering. This ten of wands, this burden energy, this stress energy that they're putting on you. Okay, Hebrews 2 and 10, Romans 5 and 3, James 1, 1 through 3, and 2 Corinthians 4 and 17. Those who share in Christ's suffering will also share in his glory. Romans 8:17, John 17:22, and 1 Thessalonians 2 and 12. The Shekinah is the indwelling glory of God. Wisdom 7:25, Sirach 1:11 through 19, and Baruch 4 and 1 through 4. Whoever loves and holds fast to wisdom will obtain glory. Sirach 4:12 through 13. Solomon's relationship with wisdom, who was a gift from God, led to him being endowed with majesty and authority. Proverbs 8:15. The Sephirah of Hod represents a son of the doctrine being the great work immediately following the chemical wedding. It was on the seventh day, hey, all praises today, the Sabbath. It was on the seventh day of the chemical wedding of the Christian Rosencreutz that Christian Rosencreutz vowed to follow the code of the Knights of the Golden Stone, and he resigned himself to doing the will of the king, at which point he was already victorious based on his intent. The eighth day would mark the beginning of Christian Rosencreutz's actual chemical wedding, the start of his trials, baptism of the spirit or fire. But those events were not contained in the story. The wheel with 8 spokes is the symbol of spirit, and the emblem is found throughout the Rider-Waite deck. 8 pointed stars are also a reference to the spirit of wisdom. The number 8 turned on its side becomes the symbol of eternity. Wisdom, Sirach 24 and 9, will exist for all of eternity, and as will those she aids through the chemical wedding. Galatians 6 and 8. The Hebrew letter Shet, with the value of 8, is associated with both Hod and the chemical wedding. The Sefer Yetzirah lists Shet as one of the 12 simple letters and connects it with speech. The apostles were told not to worry about what they would say because they would be led by Spirit. Matthew 10 and 12. And then it goes into the Hebrew letter Shet. Let me see what I have here. When Yod is combined with Shet, it pronounces the word life, Shet and Yod, and represents the life given to those who choose to follow the commandments of God and select life over death. Deuteronomy 3 and 19 and John 5 and 24. The element associated with Hod is water, which is a substance of purification. The color associated with Hod is orange. Wow. Which alludes to gold, which flows out of Eden and was used to produce the Ark of the Covenant, or amber, which is associated with the presence of God. Ezekiel 1 and 4, Hebrews 12 and 29. The name of God associated with Hod is Elohim, and is associated with the judgment of God, Matthew 26 and 53. So, yeah, I'm not going to keep on going, but there we have it, right? Orange, golden, okay? Golden energy, passionate about what you're passionate about. Being purified in God's presence, under His grace, okay? Knowing that you're going to have trials. But if you breathe, realize that God is the one that you get power from. Be able to flow like water, as it has here with the element water. Okay. You shall overcome anything, really, judgment, right? So here, number 31 is judgment, and I shall read as soon as I find it here. So maybe you're 31 years old, or life path number 4, born on the 4th of December. And happy birthday to you guys also. Okay, the 31st path of wisdom connects the Sephirot of Malkuth and Hod, which you had here, and is associated with the Judgment Tarot card. It shows an angel blowing the last trumpet. Revelations 11 and 15, and the dead becoming rise to judgment. Daniel 12 and 2, Revelations 20 and 12. A.E. Waite described the card as the accomplishment of the great work or transformation in answer to the summons of the supernova. 19:11. The card displays those who have accomplished the great work being rewarded. Matthew 25 and 3. And there is nothing negative within it. The last trumpet marks the completion of the great work and the transformation process. 1 Corinthians 15, 51 through 53, which Waite associated with the results of the temperance card. The judgment card expresses the mystery of sex that A&E Waite described in his Secret Doctrine of Israel, or Holy Kabbalah. It shows couples being rewarded for following God's very first instruction to be fruitful and multiply, and the two becoming one flesh. They have fulfilled their purpose and are now naked and unashamed, Genesis 2 and 25, which is in contrast to Adam and Eve after they sinned, who hid themselves when they realized they were naked, Genesis 3 and 7. The couple are also positioned as the pillars of the Kabbalah, with the man on the left representing the pillar of severity, the woman on the right symbolizing the pillar of mercy, and the child in the center representing the middle pillar, the philosopher's stone, or the Vav, as the child of the Yod and He. The trumpet has a red and white banner with the cross in the center of it, which also alludes to the cross Tefereth hangs on, and the union of the red king and the white queen. The Hebrew letter associated with this path is Shin, which means tooth, and represents the transformation process. A tooth is used to crush and condense food at the beginning of the digestive process, so that the body can extract its nutrients and sustain life. Shin is the 21st letter in the Hebrew Aleph Bet, and it has a value of 300. Both 300 and 21 produce a geometrical value of 3, which is related to the 3 pillars of the Kabbalah and the 3 people on the card, father, mother, and child. The letter Shin is listed in the Sefer Yetzirah as one of the 3 mother letters and is associated with primordial fire. The letter Shin is associated with the Shekinah and the baptism of fire of the Holy Spirit, which is the beginning of the great work. And so it goes on and it goes on. But basically, it's like you're trying to do right. You're trying to be right. And God sees you, your work, and your effort. And no work done goes without judgment at all, And also, like I said here with the Two of Cups, maybe you're looking to finally be in a relationship, maybe finding it to be your time to give to love or something like that. Maybe you want to be someone's husband and merge and become one. I'm not too sure, but however the case, whether if it's in personal or in romantic, you can apply these cards however you like. So here, the last card we have here, path number 20, which is the Hermit. Okay. Going within to find your light. So it says here, the 20th path of wisdom connects Chesed and Tefereth and is associated with the Hermit card, which portrays a man standing alone and holding up a lamp containing the Star of David within it. His head is bowed, demonstrating that he is humble, and his body and staff are in a straight and narrow position, alluding to the straight and narrow path of the Lord. For the gate is narrow and the way is hard that leads to life, and only a few find it. Matthew 7 and 14. In the pictorial key of the tarot, A.E. Waite stated that this card blends the idea of the ancient days with the light of the world. It is a star which shines in the lantern. The figure is seen holding up his beacon on an eminence. His beacon intimates, intimate? His beacon intimates that where I am. I don't know how I'm saying this word. Intimates. I don't know. Hold on, y'all. I don't know why I can't get that out. So something seems awkward about the word. Intimate. I'm like, what? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Intimates. I mean, okay, whatever. Let me back up. His beacon intimates. Oh my God, I'm tripping. His beacon intimates that where I am. See, I'm not accepting that, right? It's just not flowing out of my mouth the right way. But anyway, y'all, his beacon intimates that where I am, you also may be. The hermit holds a staff and serves as a beacon of life. The staff and Star of David suggest that the hermit is a representation of Moses, but the biblical references A.E. Waite provided are associated with the Messiah. Hamashiach spoke to them, saying, I am the light of the world. He who follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. John 8:12. Hamashiach, or Yeshua, said that he was the light of the world, the way, the truth, and the life. John 14:6. But he also said that his followers were to be lights of the world, who were to let their lights shine. A lot of people call him Yeshua, some call him Hamashiach, I call him Yahweh Shai. So, like Yahweh, the son of Yahweh Shai. Okay? So, however, you may hear a little bit of this, a little bit of that throughout your journey. Not really sure which way to go or what is what. Yes, it's one big puzzle that needs to be put together the right way. But as long as you're searching and you're trying to understand life and understand God, I believe, yes, he shows you grace and mercy. And as long as your intentions are always true and you're trying your best to be who you are meant and sent here to be, okay, which is the best version that you can be, all right, and good to others and show others the way, all right. So throughout this here journey that you're on right now, yes, you're going to plant many seeds. Things aren't going to happen the way that you want them to because, you have high expectations, and continue to set your goals and your expectations high. Always, want the best for yourself or anyone, but know that there will always be obstacles in your pathway. But don't get aggravated. Take it one day at a time. Breathe, talk to God, pray, and everything shall be okay. Love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.